Shalom from Jerusalem to our alumni, to our board members, and to the wonderful women whom I met on my recent travels to the United States and elsewhere. Purim is approaching, and I always hear women saying regarding Mishloach Manot, regarding Shalach Manos, oh no, I have to prepare 20 or 30 or 50 baskets that are going to be full of sweets. Each basket costs me $40, $50. And in the end, what am I left with? I'm left with a pile of sweets that I can't handle. Junk, chocolate, candy, cakes that I have to finish by Pesach. And what am I supposed to do with all of this? So I want to ask what Mishloach Manot, what Shalach Manot is about. I want to tell you a story. Years ago, when we came to Jerusalem from the north of the country, in our first year in Jerusalem, we received Mishloach Manot from the mother of one of my children's classmates, Mrs. Yosian. So her son came in carrying a plate that was covered with a linen napkin. The plate was China, and it was obvious that I was supposed to return the China plate and return the napkin. I take off the napkin, and what do I see on the plate? I see a quarter of a chicken and rice. My children look at the plate and they say, "What's that?" And inside, I'm a little more polite, but I'm also thinking to myself, "What's that?" And then the penny dropped. Hold it. Mrs. Yosian is Persian, Iranian. Maybe she knows something that I don't know. Go back to the Gemara. The Gemara in Megillah tells a story about Abaye bar Avin and Rabbi Chanina bar Avin, who would, presumably two brothers, who would regularly Machalfei Su'udatayhu Bahadadei exchange their Purim Su'udot. Mishloach Manot in the Gemara and also in the rabbinic writings has to do with the Purim meal, the Purim Su'udah. And it has to do with two things. One is making certain that every Jew has with what to have an abundant, festive Purim meal. The second thing is it creates bonds between Jews, creates solidarity. It is as if we're saying to the next person, this is obvious from the Gemara, I wish I could invite you to my Purim Suda. I would like to envelop you in my Purim Suda. And what I'm doing is I'm taking manot. Manot means portions. It doesn't mean a piece of cake. It doesn't mean candy. Manot means I'm taking something that I prepared for my Purim Suda. It might be salad, it might be a side dish, it might be a piece of chicken or meat or a vegetarian casserole, and I'm giving it to you. By giving it to you, my statement is I wish to share my Purim Suda with you. Look at the Megillah. The Megillah begins, or the attempted annihilation of the Jews begins with Haman saying, Yeshno am echad mufuzar u'meforad bein kol ha'amim. There is a nation which is divided. The end of the Megillah is exactly the opposite, solidarity. Jews are concerned about each other. Jews realize their fate is inexorably tied one to the next, and they're sending manot to each other. They're including all in the festivity. The turning point in the Megillah is where Esther says to Mordechai, Lech knos et kol hayudim, yes, I will go to Achashverosh. I will risk my life. And before I do that, you gather together all of the Jews, and you have the Jews pray for me. Out of a place of solidarity of Jews, I'm prepared to go to Achashverosh. That's what Mishloach Manot is about. So my friends, if you prepare a plate of Mishloach Manot, think of your Suda. What are you preparing for your Suda? Share it with others. And what happens if at the end of the day, you get back the shalach manos that you sent in the morning because your plate went to someone else, and she sent it to someone else, and she sent it to someone else. Don't feel badly. Think to yourself as you look at that plate of the amount of solidarity that it created amongst Jews. Be'ezrat Hashem, may this Purim be a Purim of Ahavat Yisrael, of love of each member of our community to every other member of community, in which we all embrace each other, and then we can truly feel the pasuk, Layudim hayta ora v'simcha v'sason v'ikar. The Jews had joy and light and glory. Purim Sameach.